Ever wonder why you've owned so many t-shirts? Let's explain it. The Industrial Revolution was the process in which global trade led to a high demand for goods. Machinery was then invented to aid in the production of such goods. Some causes for the British Industrial Revolution were the Britain textile industry, which was a huge growing thing in this day. Railroads, iron, and coal also were factors that led to the industrialization. England also happened to be an island nation, which meant that they had a lot of availability to trade. And a couple causes in America was the production of steel, the discovery of petroleum, the invention of electricity, and the use of chemicals. The Agricultural Revolution, Part 2, was also a cause. It was initially caused by a mini ice age, and this has led to crop rotation and stuff, which is still used today a little bit. Some energy sources was steam and coal. Those were very, very important energy sources in this day, mainly because coal was very widely available in England. It quickly replaced wood in its time. Industrialization, of course, which is the invention of machines to do work. Some inventions are the spinning jenny and the cotton gin. Other useful things that were invented due to industrialization is interchangeable parts, which led to it's very, very, very useful for assembly lines. A couple of effects were major reforms, such as labor unions and women's rights, which were fighting for equal rights and equal pay. And then, of course, urbanization, which was the mass migration to cities. Some other effects was income raised, so you would get more money for working in these factories after some of the reforms and such. A middle class was created. There was also a surplus of food, which led to a demand for recreational goods. A few ideals came about during this period, such as capitalism, socialism, and Marxism. Capitalism is when trade is controlled by private owners for profit. Some examples of this are joint stock companies, the modern-day stock market, laissez-faire, which is government hands-off. Socialism was the moral persuasion of capitalists to surrender the means of production to the people. You can see examples of this such as public schools, 8-hour work weeks, minimum wage. Marxism, which is basically communism, was first introduced in the Communist Manifesto, which was co-written by Karl Marx. It essentially stated that everything capitalist is bad and everyone is equal to each other. City life was generally poor living conditions, especially for the working class, and cities were genuinely dirty. This is why you have so many t-shirts. Thanks to industrialization, the cost of the raw materials and the labor to produce the t-shirts went down, and therefore the cost to purchase said t-shirts also went down. So that's why you have so many shirts. Thank you, industrialization. So yeah, this is probably the first and last time that I'm going to be on camera. So, hope that you enjoyed it. This has been Patrick from the channel. I'll see you all next time. Toodles. Oh, and by the way, before I go, this was for a school project, so